Hello, we've made another update for Clay Soldiers, which adds several new weapons, buildings, and some minor changes. Released to Workshop. Many will ask when the mod will be publicly released. We don't have an answer to this question, but you can get free access to this mod if you suggest a good idea in the comments under this video or in our Discord server. The link to it is in the description. Also, we want to say that in every video we'll randomly give early access to any mod for some time to a randomly chosen person who writes a comment related to the topic of the video. You can see the first winner on the screen. Winner, contact us, Spawners. The mod now includes entity spawners, which have many different settings. Depending on the building type, a certain type of entity will spawn. For now, Soldier's House and Giant's Cave were added. Let me tell you about each context option in order. Spawn delay allows setting how often the entity is spawned by the spawner. For example, every 3 seconds. We also added a setting to limit how many entities can be spawned. Spawn limit defines this cap. If the spawner already spawned, for example, 10 entities, it stops until there are fewer. If the option disable when max spawned is on, then once the limit is reached, the spawner stops. And like the castle, the spawner can be captured by another army if there's an enemy army nearby. This can be disabled with the grippable option. Castle. We added the main building of a team. It's the castle. It passively regenerates all entities that are close to it. However, it only regenerates those whose team color is shown on its flag. As you can guess, the castle can be captured by all enemy teams. Neutrals and allies cannot capture the castle. Flag capture happens when, for a certain amount of time, there are no allies or the team owning the flag nearby the castle. That is, the castle is captured by army dominance. We plan to add more such buildings, and you can suggest them in the comments. Spiky Chestplate. In the last video, we said we wanted to add more unique types of armor. The first such item is the Spiky Chestplate. This idea was suggested by Raul Ouija in our Discord server. For this and some other ideas he suggested, he received free access to the mod. So, the Spiky Chestplate is a piece of equipment that can return received damage back to the attacker. On every hit taken, 10% is returned to the attacker. But there's a 10% chance that the returned damage becomes 50%. The Spiky Chestplate is objectively a quite strong armor piece. It's slightly weaker than the Iron Chestplate. Training Dummy. This is a new type of entity used for RP or for observing how much damage each weapon deals. The Training Dummy doesn't get pushed at all. It also can't be killed. There's also an event that sometimes makes Clay Soldiers randomly hit the dummy. On each hit to the training dummy, small numbers fly out showing how much HP was removed. This feature can be turned off in the context menu. Melee Spear. This is a new weapon that can deal damage from a long distance, has a small cooldown, and also low damage. We're still trying to diversify melee weapons, but we hope to add long-range ones in future updates. Battle Axe. This is a new melee weapon that deals damage 2 times per use. So far, it's the strongest weapon among everything available for Clay Soldiers. It's quite slow but powerful. King's Personality. We continue to improve the King's role. This time we added another new option in the context menu, which defines his personality, cowardly or brave. Cowardly keeps away from enemy troops, and brave takes part in the war directly. Throne. This is a new type of item which can be considered furniture. Only kings can sit on this throne. When sitting, they receive passive HP regeneration. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. See you in the next video.